Hello everyone, back again with another video. This time going to be talking about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, but one that I didn't really think I'd ever really talk about that much on the channel, because I don't want to be seen as, oh my god, another person talking about Star Wars, yeah. But you know what? It's my channel, I'm doing what I want with it, and honestly, I want to talk about this, because I don't have very many people to talk about this with, because a lot of the people I know nowadays are jaded, cynical, and humdrum about things. Anyway, I'm talking about stories that I would like to see be told in one medium or another in the Star Wars universe. A few weeks ago, I read the Legends novel Red Harvest by Joe Schreiber? I believe it was Schreiber. And I know he has another book in the Legends continuity that is similar called Death Troopers. And basically both of them are zombie outbreak stories. And that's the first one I've got here on my list. I would love to see a zombie outbreak type story in the Star Wars universe. I know we've got like the zombie Geonosians in Star Wars Clone Wars, the 3D animated series. But no, I kind of want to see like a full-fledged like horror, maybe movie, maybe miniseries. Doesn't even have to be a theatrical movie. It could just be like a friggin' animated thing they put up on Disney Plus. Something. I want to see like a full-fledged like zombie horror something in the Star Wars universe. Set it during the Old Republic, like Red Harvest, where it's at a Sith Academy. Set it for something like Death Troopers, where it's, you know, the Empire, which I do want to read that book. I'm going to read it soon. Here's hoping. Gotta buy it first. But anyway, so that I would love to see. Second of all, and this one actually came from a buddy of mine while discussing Attack of the Clones. One of the things he likes about the film is Obi-Wan's sort of detective story that's running alongside, you know, the love story between Anakin and Padme. Basically, Obi-Wan just trying to figure out, like, trying to solve, you know, who's trying to kill Padme, you know, where did this dirt come from? Okay, why is this planet erased from the archives? Okay, where did these clones come from? Just sort of that, like, sort of investigative detective type deal. And I would love to like actually see just a full-blown like Jedi detective type story. Like, you've just got this Jedi that does, you know, like, that gets called on, not necessarily like a Sherlock Holmesian type thing, like, you know it all, deduces everything by looking at it, can tell what I had for breakfast just by looking at my beard, type detective, but like, I don't know what the word I want is, but like, this Jedi gets called in when like the Republic police, or the police on Coruscant can't figure out a crime, and they call this guy in. Guy, gal, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I just think that'd be neat. Just like, I don't know, maybe like, just like maybe a one-off, like, animated thing, or like a series of just like cases that he does. I don't know, I just think it'd be cool. This one I thought of, just randomly while I was at work one day. I would love to see a movie about a heist crew. This is set during the Empire, the reign of the Empire. I would want to see this, like, crew of thieves get together to try and steal from Palpatine. But they don't know he's a Sith. They, like, break into one of the many locations that I assume Palpatine's got stuff stashed throughout the galaxy. They think it's one thing, that he's got, like, money or stuff there, and they want to rob him. Only to find out that, oh, this isn't money, this is like dark magic bullshit. And halfway through the movie it switches from being a heist movie to a horror movie. I think that'd be neat. Then some other things that I'd like to see or just know about, because it gets brought up in, like, other media, but it's not really expounded upon. I've also been going through a lot of the comics set between Empire and Jedi, and one of the things I want to know is, like, because the comics have a lot to do with Kira, the Emilia Clarke's character from the Solo film, Han's ex-girlfriend, and which we know at the end of that film, she takes over Crimson Dawn and is personally taught by Darth Maul. I would love to know what the two of them are doing, like, their stories during the time of the Empire, before we see Maul on Malachor during Rebels, or before Kira shows up again in the comics. I would just like to know what they were doing. What all did Maul teach her? It's like, he obviously told her about the Sith, and told her that, Palpatine's a Sith, and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know, I just think it'd be cool to see, like, the two of them together, or just really kind of what Maul was doing during all of this. Because Maul's a very interesting character, and I don't think he gets enough love and attention. This one's a personal one for me. Is Quinlan Vos alive? We have, like, that sort of Native American-looking Jedi with psychometry. The last time he shows up in the Clone Wars is during the novel Dark Disciple, which I'll get to that in a minute, where he's sent out to assassinate Dooku, falls in love with Saj Ventress, turns to the dark side briefly, gets brought back, and then, Order 66 happens, and for the longest time, we didn't know if he was alive or dead. But in the Kenobi show, we learned that he's alive. Like, he's out there. So, where is he? What's he doing? I would like to see that. I would like to know that. I really like Quinlan Vos. I think it's a cool character. And I just like to know what he's got going on. And then, lastly on my list, and I'm sure I'll think more in the future, and if I do, I'll make a second video. I want to know what Asajj Ventress was doing during the time of the Empire. And mainly, I want to know how in the flip she's alive. Because she dies in Dark Disciple. I have ideas of how she could be alive. I think it has something to do with, the waters on Dathomir. And she has that very ambiguous line in Bad Batch Season 3, spoilers, where she says she's got a few lives left. Like, but they don't explain what's going on, and it's like, how are you alive? So, I want to know how she's alive, and I want to know what she was doing during the time of the Empire, because, like, she's doing bounty hunter stuff. But, like, does the Empire think she's dead? Do they think she's alive? Or do they know that she's alive? Like, is she in hiding and taking jobs where she can? What is she up to? Like, how did she feel when, like, the whole Order 66 thing came down? And, the Jedi were hunted to damn near extinction. So, I don't know. I want to see those stories. Anyway, those are just a few of the stories that I would love to see in Star Wars media. Preferably either shows, maybe movies, but I'll take books or comics. Any of those would work too. Let me know down in the comments, what are some other Star Wars stories that you'd personally like to see? Anyways, that's all from me today. I will see you guys in the next video.